Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Dallas Cowboys. This one teed up, and we are underway here at AT&T Stadium. Pulls it in at the 13. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. To throw quickly, here's Mariota. Compulsively, 15 yards on the game's initial play. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson, and he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
They'll run with Patterson. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. They'll try to throw now. Mariota over the middle, caught by London. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Mariota. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Offense is moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
A first carry for Tyler Algier. And a promising start as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Algier will try to pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here we go on 4th down. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run with Patterson, and he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Cordero Patterson taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. First quarter, maybe 2 drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
That's caught. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is caught by Lamb. And is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Complete to Hilton. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Well, that's how you convert on third down with an explosive gain of 34.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
One quarter down, 8-0 the score. On 1st and 10, Prescott. He'll get this to Elliott. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the shotgun again to Elliott. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott up down to 2. They'll look to throw. And he'll get in to tie this game at 8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but hey, they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Third down, here's Patterson. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. They'll go. It's Patterson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Once more, they turn to Patterson. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Patterson running between the tackles. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Mariota. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just 2 more stops and escape this drive.
On 2nd and 10, Mariota. They'll roll him out right. And this is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Mariota. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he'll get nothing out of that one. cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Yeah, he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. All tied up, 8 apiece with 2 minutes on the clock. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
To the air again, Prescott. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Prescott to throw on 4th. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. And he is going to have the Cowboys 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. Prescott on 1st down. And the catch made by Hilton. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he is into the touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. So his strong 1st half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Got London on a slant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Barr. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Interception. Here's Prescott. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. Now the offense going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. 3rd and short yardage. Prescott flushed out right. He's got it to Hilton. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And again, and they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. The kick by Marr is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
From the 36, Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. A first down throw for Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 18-yard line. They go to Elliott again. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. That's Schultz. 2nd and 6 from the 10. To throw is Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, a 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The quick slant, good for a first down, a gain of 12. Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Mariota. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down. Straight ahead, Patterson. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. They'll go again with Patterson. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's a give to Patterson. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. A handoff for Patterson. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They run with Patterson. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Got his man. It's London. Touchdown. Drake London. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Up to the line, Mariota. His guys will go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So down a couple scores, only 1 timeout left. You figure they have to get this one. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Inside give to Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Prescott now. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he's going to get this down near the 25. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Prescott from the gun on third. Open man, Lamb. It's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think
Cordero Patterson, the 40, 20, 10, 5, touchdown Falcons. Cordero Patterson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Anthony Barr.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted, and remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Down 2 scores, out of timeouts, a must recover if they're going to have any shot. And the Cowboys are able to recover. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he will take it in for a out. And the Cowboys have opened up a 3-score lead as they pull away here in the 4th. The Cowboys now will once again go for 2. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Fields in right around the goal line. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to look in there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense